Hello, welcome to the Modern Home Apothecary. This is Savannah, and I'm here to tell you about essential oils and some precautions you need to be aware of. When you want to introduce essential oils into your self-care routine, be careful that you do your research so you don't have any allergies, you're not in danger of being burned, you want to know what you're doing. So keep listening to find out how to make sure a particular oil is right for you, what to expect if you're experiencing a reaction to an oil, and we'll talk about how to properly use and dilute essential oils for maximum safety, okay? So, this is not how you make sure you aren't allergic to an essential oil. If you couldn't tell, this is a stock photo. I'm really hoping that the actor in this photo was applying a carrier oil or a carefully blended skin-safe essential oil combo to their arm and not straight oil. Perhaps that jar contains the base oil. What is a base, you might ask? It's the oil you add your essentials to in order to dilute it and make it safe for use in your skincare products. Essential oils are highly concentrated extracts of potent plants. For example, 1 drop of peppermint oil is as strong as 28 cups of tea. Peppermint is a very cooling oil, but can also burn you if you use too much. So 28 cups worth of an oil on your arm might be too much. Or even in your bath, that might be too much. Proper dilution is critical. Don't worry, we'll get there. Before we begin, there's a few simple precautions that need to be discussed as well. Okay, first of all, always be sure to keep your essential oils well out of reach of children and pets. These can be very toxic if ingested. Most of these are not for use for consumption. You don't want to eat any of these oils that we talk about. If there is one that you can put into cooking or tea or something, it will be expressly noted because that's kind of a rarity, okay? All right, let's get started. Step 1, ask your doctor. Before you proceed with any product you intend to ingest or absorb through your skin, make sure that it's safe. This means doing your research and asking your doctor if you have any questions about your health and possible medication interactions. You're the only person that knows all the different medications you take and what your particular sensitivities are. Okay? One common essential oil that tends to interact with medication is grapefruit. So be careful if you want to use grapefruit oils and you have a list of medications. Ask your doctor first if you take any blood pressure, anxiety, or antihistamine medications. And I'll put a link below to a great article by the FDA for more information on grapefruit and medication interactions. All right, step 2, check your allergies. Do you have sensitive skin? Are you allergic to nuts? Does floral perfume just give you a headache? These are important things to think about when experimenting with essential oils, so make a list of things that you already know pose issues and check it twice. If you have any questions, refer to step number 1. Please ask your doctor. Here is a list of common allergies that present themselves when people wear essential oils, and symptoms of an allergic reaction might not even appear for up to 72 hours after exposure. All right, so on the skin where you applied the oil, you might get a burning or a stinging, and this will probably happen pretty quickly. You can get blisters or hives, and it might even begin to flake into like a scaly type of situation. So if you notice that happening to your skin in an area where you've been using essential oil products, quit using the product and see what happens and do some more research. Maybe you just don't want to use that anymore. Maybe you're straight up allergic, okay? There are concerns with sun exposure as well when dealing with phototoxic oils that react with UV rays. So if you spend a lot of time outside in the sun, you will want to avoid using these on your skin because it will intensify the effects. It can make them phototoxic. It could increase the chances of you being burned or having another reaction, okay? So the main UV reactive oils are citrus. So lemon, lime, oranges, anything with citric acid, including bergamot, okay? Other oils that are phototoxic are angelica, cumin, neroli. So if you're going to use those, make sure that you're not headed out to the beach while you're wearing it, okay? All right, number 2. Wash your hands well after handling oils and use gloves if it makes sense. Again, some of these oils can literally burn your skin. So if you go out and about during the day and you touch somebody that might be less sensitive than you could even transfer that oil onto them and burn their skin. There are even people who are allergic to just the smell of certain oils. So you want to be very careful that you're not out and about in the world slathered in essential oils and then people are going to complain. Okay, it's just safety. All right, number 3, avoid diffusing in an area for over an hour. You need fresh air breaks, and whenever you're burning, diffusing, you have an oil warmer, make sure the room is well ventilated when you're using it, because your body desperately needs that oxygen that's in the air, as well as the healing smells of your favorite oils. Now that you know what oils are best for you and your unique body chemistry, you need to think about how you want to use them. Do you plan on making some of your own magic bath salt, or maybe a lotion? If so, you need a good idea of how much oil you can tolerate on your skin and what kind of carrier oil works best for you. So my top 3 carrier oils are almond, coconut, and cocoa butter. Almond oil is lightweight and great for adding moisture in hot summers, and I love to use it in my hair. I find that it doesn't make my hair greasy, just a little bit. It's a great way to add fragrance and shine to my hair. Coconut oil is my favorite to use on my skin. I use it on mine and my children's skin. It's a very pure oil for them. If you are allergic to coconut, obviously do not use this oil. The coconut oil is a moisturizer as well as a humectant, meaning it pulls moisture into your skin and locks it in tight so your skin stays soft all day long. And it's a great oil to use in the winter as well. So it kind of protects you from the elements a little bit better than the almond oil. My third favorite oil is cocoa butter. It needs to be melted first if you want to mix it with the other oils, but once processed, it can be a great base for your skin softening treatments. It fights dry skin. It's nice and heavy, so really great to use in the winter or when you're going to be spending a lot of time outside. And it has a delicious scent of chocolate. It smells like chocolate. If you don't like that, then you can get the descented kind and add your own fragrances in and still have all the great moisturizing benefits. If you do like the smell, it is reminiscent of the tropics and is just lovely. I love it. The last thing we're going to talk about is how do we properly dilute the essential oils. So it's very simple. Good rule of thumb, 1%. Okay, so 1 drop of oil to a cup of sea salt. That'd be good if you're going to be just using it straight. But if you're going to fill a whole bath, you can use up to 10 drops. You see? So a good rule is to just add 1 drop of essential oil to 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. And this is for your direct skin use. You can add the oils to anything you want to use as a lotion. Or, again, it's just the almond oil for a lightweight, nourishing way to wear your oil combo. If you're going to use a solid, make sure you melt it carefully. And then just follow the 1% rule. So, hopefully, you've learned how to safely use your essential oils and can practice self-care in a safe manner. Practicing new wellness techniques can be very fun, but what I like to do is keep a journal. I like to document what products work for me, obviously what products don't work for me. We want to remember that most, all right? And it's good to go back and kind of see what I can play with, make up new combinations, you know. So keep an aromatherapy section in your wellness journal. If you have any questions, or if you want to tell us about your experiences with bad essential oil practices, drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.